All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders, Great Millstone, who teach it very well, where I learned this truth from, and salutation out there to the hopeful elect, who continue to push this word in our truth, faith, and sincerity. And also shalom to all the men, women, and children who sincerely believe upon the words of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And today just basically getting on this damn devil and how he's ruling the planet Earth, man. Because everything that this devil touch, it turns into destruction, man. It just turns to filth. You know, it's a story that Magnus touch. When somebody touch a chance to go, it's the opposite with Esau, man. Everything Esau touch, it turns into filth, and it shows you that with the planet Earth, man. Because Esau actually have the planet Earth in his hands. It tells you that in the book of Job 9, the 24th, Job 9 and the 24th verse. It says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he, man? If Esau Edom is not the wicked that the Bible speaks of, then who is, man? It showed damn ain't Israel, because Israel, they do wickedly, but they don't come forth with these wicked ideas. It ain't Moab, the people over there in China. It ain't Elam, Ishmael, the people in India, in the Middle East. Ham, the people, it's not these different nations. No, it goes back into the so-called white man. Because ever since that this guy have been ruling the planet Earth, everybody have been suffering under this man. Whether it be physically, mentally, or emotionally, man. And, you know, it's certain animals out here that have PTSD, man. You know, it was a gorilla named Coco. You know, and she used to do sign language, and basically it was an interview when she was doing sign language telling you about the white man. And it was a guy gorilla that did the same thing. And he told a story telling you how a so-called Edomite came and shot down his mother. So if they're telling you how bad Esau is, how much more us, man? How much more if a tree can talk? How much more if an insect can talk, man? The grass. And then he even tells you in the book of Job, the 12th chapter, consider the beasts of the field, man. When an Edomite enter into a certain area, especially if these animals seen him before, man, the animals, they scatter away. Because they know when this devil come, he's going to bring nothing but destruction and death. Let's go ahead and start off right here in the book of St. John, the 10th chapter. This is the book of St. John 10. Jump down to verse 10. The thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. Yes, everywhere this devil come, he's come to kill and to steal and to destroy, man. You know, you can ask an elephant with the tusk and the ivory. If they can talk, they're like, yeah, my great-granddaddy. You know, if you can have a conversation with these different beasts and these different plant lives, they'll warn you about the so-called white man and the dangers, man, that this devil do. And physically, if the planet Earth can talk, they can tell you about Esau, man. The drilling for oil in the middle of the ocean and have a big oil spill and destroy a whole ecosystem. But 10 years later, we just gonna forget about it and let bygones be bygones. No, man. Those different sea life are still suffering from those things that this devil have did. That's the fingerprints of Esau, man. The sea island of trash that this devil got out there, that's a fingerprint of Esau, a chemtrail. These different things, you can blame Esau for it, not the humankind or the human race. Toxic waste and, for lack of better words, you instead of you disposing things properly, you just throw it in the ocean. How sick can you be, man? Let's get this real quick. It says, when Mother Earth sends a message, and it's from the UN.org, this from Earth Day last year. But basically, we blame the UN for this, man, because these are the people that's ruling the planet Earth in wickedness. You know, instead of you, saying, yeah, it's my fault. You know, you basically admit what you did. You try to blame on everybody else, man. You're the one that robbed the store, but now you saying we. No, man. You're the one that fucked everything up. Let's read this real quick. It says, when Mother Earth sends us a message, Mother Earth is clearly urging a call to action. Nature is suffering, and not only nature, the whole planet Earth, we're suffering too. We're part of nature, man. And the reason why we're suffering, because the guy that's ruling, man. Let's continue it on. It says, oceans filling with plastic and turning more acidic, extreme heat, wildfires, and floods. And hey, man, a lot of these things, yeah, people say the HAARP program and the floods, but what about these wildfires? Those are man-made, man. A lot of these things that this devil do is man-made, but something like a mudslide through the spirit. Hey, that's a part of the earth fighting back, and everything goes back into Yahweh Shemar Shai. If it be an L5 tornado that come to date, if people say, yeah, the HAARP program did it, it still goes back unto the Lord, man. Let's read this a little bit more. It says, have affected millions of people. Even these days, are we still facing the Crown 19? It's a new disease that's coming up. A worldwide health pandemic like to the earth, like a light to the health of our ecosystem. Climate change, man-made changes to nature, as well as crimes that disrupt biodiversity. And again, because certain wildlife, this devil, he'll take away. It's too many wolves here. So they'll try to pull the wolves out the ecosystem, and all of a sudden, now the deers are eating up all the greenland. Man, this devil, ever since he been in power, the whole ecosystem have been out of whack. Because the guy that's supposed to be on bottom, now he on top. Let's read a little bit more. It says that disrupt biodiversity, such as deforestation, land use change, intensify agriculture and livestock production, or the growing illegal wildlife trade can accelerate the speed of destruction. Now, little John in the neighborhood don't have the resources to participate in the illegal wildlife trade. You bringing an animal that's supposed to be in Africa all the way to, South America or something like that, man. And I even know in South America, it was a drug dealer. He brought hippos, and it ended up being a hippo infestation, man. Which shows you that that the Lord set up the planet Earth as it's supposed to be, man. Dogs roll with dogs, and cats roll with cats, man. Lions, hyenas, and zebras eat the greenery, man. These different things is not for GP. No, that's the way that the Lord have set up life. But ever since this devil been in power, he been totally adverse to life. Let's go ahead and get a precept real quick in the book of Isaiah, the 24th chapter, man. Because he wants you to think that the Lord is just somebody who's passive and let bygones be bygones and everything. No, man, the Lord created a lion to attack a damn gazelle. You don't think that power don't know what's going on upon the planet Earth? This is the book of Isaiah 24, and I'm going to jump down to verse 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The holy people of the earth do languisheth. Yeah, so it says the world mourneth and fadeth away. Basically, the earth is getting weak. Why? Because this devil have been in power. And it tells you that in the Apocrypha. Through much age, the earth is getting weaker. And ultimately it's because Esau is in power. But it says the world mourneth and fadeth away. The holy people of the earth do languisheth. The earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. And that's their holy people, the proud nation Esau. Because he's so proud that he don't care about nothing else except himself, man. He don't care about the planet Earth that he live in. Hey, it's chemtrails getting sprayed up in the air, but you live on the same damn planet. So it's going to affect you too. You don't even care about yourself. So how much more do you think we think a damn so-called white man is going to care about us, man? He never cared about you. No matter how many times Martin Luther King said it, Let's go ahead and continue on. The earth, the earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenants. Yes, you change the laws, you turn things upside down, and for lack of better words, you put everything out of whack. Like deforestation, that's an off spirit, man. You know? You cutting down a whole landscape of trees and the whole landscape of wildlife. You basically cutting down a whole ecosystem because squirrels, owls, you know, birds, and even the physical trees that dwell in that land, you knocking them down is going to bring them out of whack, man. So at the end of the day, everybody is waiting on this guy to get out of power because that's the only solution, man. Ever since he been in the power, he been into deforestation, man. Ever since he been in power, he been into chemical warfare, man. Because, hey, with these different chemicals, they don't know what to do, you know, what they do with it, man. They bring it to Ohio and they do an explosion, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, a lot of these things be a cover-up so Esau can do what he really wanted to do, man. You know, let's go to Romans 8 real quick. This is the book of Romans 8, and I'm going to jump down. Romans 8 and verse 19. For the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High. Yes, man. So the earnest expectation of these different wildlife, these different plant life is for the elect to get back in rulership, man. Again, even these animals are suffering under the hands of Esau, man. Let's continue on, though. Going back into this article. It says, this is the first Mother's Day. It's like the first Mother's Earth Day celebrated within the UN decade on ecosystem restoration. Ecosystems support all life on Earth. The healthier our ecosystems are, the healthier the planet and its people. Restoring our damaged ecosystem, so you're trying to restore a damaged ecosystem, will help end poverty, combat climate change, and prevent mass extinction, but will only succeed if everyone plays a part. And everybody really do play a part, man. You know, because you throw away your trash. You know, certain Jake down litter. You know, you feel bad. You know, you pick up the environment, but it got to a point when this place is too far gone, man. They say it's a thing called forever chemicals now. That the microplastics that these devils crushed up is out in the damn water. You're taking a shower with forever chemicals now, man. Chemicals that's gonna be there forever. The only solution is to burn it up, man. To do a clean slate so things can come back in righteousness, man. That's why we begging and asking for the Lord to come back. That's why it says the earnest expectation for the creatures. So everybody is earnestly, diligently, fervently begging and praying the Lord to come back so we won't have to suffer no more, man. Because again, even the plants are suffering. You water your plants with forever chemicals, man. You don't think the plant can taste the difference? If you can taste the difference between fluoride water and a regular bottled water, you don't think your plant can taste the difference? That's a life too, you know? But Esau don't consider that. Why? Because he don't consider the beast of the field. Like it tells you that in the book of Proverbs, the 12th chapter, that the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel, man. You know? Let's go ahead and get something real quick. Let's go to Proverbs 29 in verse 2. Proverbs 29 and 2, it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And that's right, man, because ever since the wicked have been in power, everybody have been mourning. Again, you got forever chemicals in the water, man. You know? That's something that's supposed to be a cleansing agent, but you defile that forever. You got fluoride in it, and even things that we don't even know about, man. Even the food that you eat, you should more, like the scripture say, you should eat your bread defiled amongst the Gentiles. You eating GMO foods, the earth is not bearing its fruit for this devil. Basically fighting back against him, man. Rightfully so, man. It's not going to give you the best when you're the one that's fucking it up. You know? Let's go ahead and get this in Isaiah 14 to end it off, man. Because at the end of the day, you get pissed off how this devil did the planet Earth. Because, hey, for lack of better words, hey, the planet Earth is a beautiful creation, man. And everything works in its order, man. Yahweh Shah set everything up in order, even the ecosystem, the wildlife, the food chain. All that has its order and balance. But if you come into a wildlife and you kill a pride of lions, now the whole ecosystem is out of whack, man. You know? Let's go ahead and get this in Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14, and I'm going to jump down. Isaiah 14, and I'm going to jump down to verse. This is the book of Isaiah 14, and I'm going to start at verse 6. It says, matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 5. It says, the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the ruler. So the Lord, he's ultimately going to break down Esau in his rulership, Esau in his kingdom, man. His scepter, his throne. He's going to bring that down. Continuing on. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruleth the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindereth. Yes. It says he that smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, not giving people no rest. 9 to 5, 7 days a week. And even the planet Earth, you're not giving the planet Earth no rest, man. With the land Sabbath. You know? Let's continue on. It says the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Why are they singing? Because the Lord have brought down this evil and wicked man, the supervillain. You know? Let's continue on though. It says, yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon saying, since thou art laid down, no fellow is come up against us. And yeah, that's talking, you can say, yes, the physical trees. Because these devils, they even cut down trees just for GP, man. It's a lumberjack contest now, man. Back in the ancient, if you look at the history of a lumberjack, man, he was basically a carpenter, man. You know that the ancient of a lumberjack, they cut down. They know how many trees to cut down to make how many houses. You know, for lack of better words, if you want to make a chair, what part you need to use, and you have enough for firewood, they broke everything down strategically for survival, man, because they knew the importance of the trees, man. For lack of better words, they respected nature. Unlike Esau, Edom today, man, he don't even respect the nature between a man and a woman. So they're not going to respect the relationship between the man and the land, man. But let's go ahead and read this again. It says, it says the fir trees rejoice at thee. And again, those trees can also be compared to nations. A family tree. So even these different nations are going to rejoice at the downfall of Esau. Read this again. Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, in the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, since the Lord have took your ass out, there have no fellow come up against us. So no threat, man. Esau is the biggest threat to the planet Earth, man. He's the biggest threat to life. Why? Because in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, he said he is as death, man. So yeah, I can just a quick little video. I was praying that it was edifying. I want to say, call Halayim La Yahweh.